In this video we are playing Find the Trophies. So we're starting off in the first map of Living Room. I have ordered this video by the maps in the order that they come in the game. If you get stuck with any of the trophies, I do have an order list available in my video description with some timestamps to each map. Or please do drop me a comment, I'm more than happy to help where I can. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from JudgementTV, if I can please ask you to support me by subscribing to my channel, dropping a like against this video and leaving me a comment. Thank you so much. So I really like the maps to this game, so you really do feel sort of a bit like a bug or an ant with the size perspective, but it's really nice because it is that sort of immersive map, which is lovely. I have played a similar game to this one, so if you do enjoy the trophy one, you will also enjoy Find the Keys, which is another game I've played that's almost sort of identical or very similar to this one. I think the only thing that's sort of missing from this game that I can tell is we don't have a sprint. So you do have free double jump, which is nice. So I could just do with running around the map just a little bit quicker. This game is super accessible, like there's none that are hidden, there's no kind of puzzles or code doors. It is just methodical looking around the map. So this will suit the younger players of Roblox, people starting out in scavenger hunts, or like me, the find the game enthusiasts. It has been a really nice way to pass the time for me. Sometimes it is nice just to play those easy games where you go around and just collecting stuff. So there are two that I haven't collected. So there is a group join, which we found on the table there, and then there's also a new gummy bear one, which is the VIP join. I'm not going to do that as I don't do that here on the channel, but if you want those two, of course you can go ahead and join the group and buy VIP. It's always the way, isn't it? Down the back of the sofa is all the rotten old food. Like, get that sofa out and get the broom down there. That'd stink. It's sort of like a quarterly job for me for pulling all the furniture out and making sure I sweep and mop underneath there. And the person who obviously lives in this house knows my children because they are forever leaving their headphones on the sofa for somebody to sit on, and their toys and electronics all around the house. I love we've got Jerry from Tom and Jerry in the mouse hole. And it's still nice, like Find the Keys, that some of these characters are moving around. Obviously it does bring just a different element to the game. Not all of them are static. And then, as I said, like the map's really well done. Some of these are hidden nicely, so obviously we've got the toy block here in with the toys. Again, this is where I always say having that zoomed out view can just help you try and see where you need to go, and also the ones that you haven't got yet. Again, it makes good use of the objects they've put in the map in order for you to navigate round. So obviously you can go up the side on the Hoover. We're climbing up the books. We have the aeroplane on top of the photo frame here, the picture. Can't wait for my summer holidays, so obviously just to let you know, in a week I won't be on my channel at all for 2 weeks. I will be sunning myself with a cocktail for a well-deserved break. I hope you all have a lovely summer holiday booked as well, or just some fun activities planned at home if you're not going abroad anywhere. We've got a nice little obby over to the ceiling fan. I'm so glad the fan isn't moving, but I think that would have been a really nice little addition to sort of make sure that you walk and jump at the right time. And here, look, the YouTube play button, and it's a gold one just to make me jealous, you know. I just want the silver one. I just want one play button if I can. So please, every subscriber does help to get me to my dream. I've got a very long way to go to the 100,000. So please, if that subscriber button isn't grey, can you please hit it? Thank you so much. A nice little obby over to zombie, and it does visit different platforms at the back here. They potentially missed a trick with that one to do sort of like a spooky horror theme one for Halloween where zombie could have been. And then you could have had like vampire trophy, Frankenstein trophy. I'd love to know if those robot hoovers are actually any good, because my dog sheds like nobody's business. Moving on to the next map of beach. And again, it's a lovely map. You have that small kind of bug insect size perspective to this. I do really feel like I'm a cast member out of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Again, I'm showing my age with my film choice reference. If you haven't seen it, obviously appreciate how old the film is, but it is really good. Just missed the red one, look. That's always my timing. I bet it's going to float all the way over the other side of the map and then come back again. But as my mum said, patience is a virtue, so I am going to stand here and wait. Coconut is flying around here, so we're just going to make sure we stand in the path, which I'm doing an appalling job of. There we go. I thought that would have been inside the stacked coconuts, but again, that movement does bring a bit of life to the map. This is where that double jump really does come in handy. Love the drips coming down from that shower or tap, which again is an obby up. I don't get the bookcase with the kind of telescope or whatever that is. Is it a torch? I don't know. I don't get the bookcase being on the beach. A beer cooler? Yeah. A picnic basket? Yeah. A bookcase? No. Missed opportunity in the bucket there. This is probably not the easiest way of getting onto the lighthouse. You can actually obby round the logs. So this is just my gameplay. I knew there would be one on top of the lighthouse, so whilst I was there I thought I'd go vertical rather than going all the way around the reeking. We have a nice one poking out of the clouds. That one does really remind me of Find the Keys. Seeing the balloons, you know, you could have a map of a birthday party. Even if you kind of styled it on Freddy Fazbear, you know, you could have sort of the balloon, the cake, present, stuff like that as a trophy. Clown. I'm taking total credit for these map suggestions, by the way. You've heard it here first at JudgementTV. JudgementTV trophy. Luckily not a massive maze underwater to go ahead and get shell. And then we are heading for the treasure chest in the corner. I don't know why Dubai is on the floor there. That's a little bit weird. You could have potentially done sort of a map with some famous landmarks. Like you could have had a pyramids trophy, an Eiffel Tower trophy, Big Ben, of course, for the UK is kind of well known here. Again, I take credit for that idea. Making our way to the top tier of the lifeguard tower and we find mirror. Again, that doesn't really fit with the theme. A couple of the placements are a bit odd. I would have thought mirror would have gone potentially better either in the bedroom or in the living room. And speaking of the bedroom, we are now in this map. In this bedroom, the way it's styled kind of makes me think that this is what my son's bedroom is going to look like in a couple of years. I'm getting an insight into what he's going to be like. Yeah, definitely. Beds unmade, drawers open, gym weights, pizza boxes. Yeah, this is my son already sort of thing. I always have to tell him about shutting his wardrobe. And they got a Kinder Egg in the drawer. This is 100% my son's room. What is that blue thing with the tentacle suckers all over it? Like, that looks a little bit weird. I can't figure out what that is. So that fan in the middle has a timer or something on it. You could have actually whacked a timer on that fan so that it opened at a certain time to allow you to go inside and get one. There isn't much actually thinking about it in the way of veiled entrances. So with Find the Keys, it was made a lot more difficult because there were some that were hidden inside of other things that you had to find, like inside the bookcase leg. They haven't really utilised that yet. I don't know why Ghost Trophy is a plug. Surely that would be Plug Trophy. That makes no sense. And look, more food stashed away. But I like the fact that the shelves are filled, you know, and it's stuff that you would, as I said, like, I'm just imagining this being my son's room. In a couple of years, we have the Apple iPhone box on the top. Can't tell what that is. It looks like another kind of electronics box there. Again, that's just getting the double jump in the right location to get the obby trophy. Love that Broken is on top of the light bulb. We currently have a couple of bulbs that have gone in the house. It's like the most annoying job ever. And then when you fix one, another one goes. Yet you can leave a broken light bulb in there for ages and no other light bulbs break. The minute you put a new one in is the minute other ones then start to pop. We have sus inside the box. Why isn't that inside of a vent? Like, you had a vent in the living room. You could have done one here to actually go in and get it. Hey, nice choice of decor there. The British flag there, the Union Jack. This game's just got my thumbs up now. Yeah, you just got to play it because they've included the Union Jack. Missed a trick there to have some kind of like maybe t-shirt trophy or some kind of clothing. Imagine an underpants trophy. So So clock is just making its way around the map here. We have a smashed iPhone. Somebody has obviously had a bit of gamer rage. That would have been my iPad if I would have continued with the party hats. Paranormal is just not happening at all for me. We got a nice gaming setup with their cookies up on the desk, and we find Pixel and piston cup on top of the computer monitor. Just missed this on my first walk round, but inverted is behind the books there. On to our next location and the final one in this game so far, which is the garage. And again, it's a really nice map. It is what you think of when you think of a garage. Just starting to see a bit more in sort of the hidden ones, so love the one in the paint pots. See, look, you've got Mr. Beast, JudgementTV, hint, hint, hint. This one I should have waited. This is where I was not being patient and I was trying to get it and it kept moving location. I'm like, I'll go over here and then it goes over there. And that is Mog. I thought there might have been toilet paper inside the toilet paper. That would have been like a bog roll trophy. Love the one inside of the fan. Quite surprised that one isn't higher than rare. Could have had a rubbish one inside of the rubbish bin. Not sure why you have a rake going round the garage. That may have suited a garden better, and then you had like maybe a broom instead, because that would have worked. A broom going around sweeping the floor. That is a massive chainsaw. Again, why is Mona Lisa inside a toolbox? That's random. That should have been potentially where the jet was, as in a picture, and then you could have had any tool inside of that toolbox. Some chips for me, they're mine. Chips for noobs, that's definitely me. But then there's not a chip inside of it, like that's just disappointing. So there was two trophies in here that were glitched for me. It didn't matter how many times I tried to pick up banana, it wouldn't let me have the trophy. but it's in the glove box, so if it works for you, that's where you'll find it. This car is definitely an old banger like mine, if it's got a radio aerial as big as that. Or is it a wire from the ceiling? I can't quite tell. I think it might be a wire looking at it. So lightbulb is the other one that wouldn't let me pick it up. So there it is on top of the light. It just wouldn't let me collect it as a badge or a trophy. This is where the zoomed out view would have helped, or if I would have looked up. So by the electric box there are trusses by the way, so you don't have to necessarily do what I'm doing. If you just climb up the cables. And I like this one as well. Hidden inside of the electric box is Hacker. Always reminds me of the Matrix. And then going inside of the car in the boot, or the trunk for my American viewers. So look, you're learning all this British language here, like bog roll. You won't call it a toilet roll again, you'll call it a bog roll. And our last one, by the boxes in the corner, we can see explosion. There we go, just popped out and came back in again. And there we have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon in my next video. Bye.